Hello viewers, I welcome you to our channel Edenic Healthcare, where we discuss about the use of natural remedies rather than using drugs, for they have no side effects. So before I go any further, I'd love you to subscribe to the channel so that whenever I send a video, you have a notification that you have sent a new video. So make sure that you subscribe so that you'll be able to be notified as well as I send a new video. So today particularly we're going to look at the one of the most grown fruits, and it's a seasonal fruit that is mostly eaten seasonal, and this fruit is called the mango, or rather mango. Okay, this mango scientifically is known as the mangifera or indica. That is a scientific name for mango. So mango is not just needed for as a food, but it's something which is very important to our health. So mango is not just for food, but it can help us to cure some of the diseases that we can encounter. So we're going to look at some of the benefits that mango can bring to us as we take it, because it's not just for food, but also it has some benefits to our health. Okay, so particularly we're going to look at some of these important medicinal purposes of mango. Okay, mango is a fruit which is cultivated throughout the world, and the leaves are used to treat of diabetes. So for people with diabetes, you can use the leaves for mango to treat diabetes. Okay, so it's the mango is not just for it, but it's something which can use for our health, as I said earlier on. Okay, and also we can use we can use these same leaves to treat people with chronic diseases and lungs, as well as asthma and colds. So leaves from mango can be used to treat people with diabetes, with colds, with chronic diseases, and also with the lungs. Okay, so mango is very important. So a ripe fruit for mango, it can be used to treat constipation. So people with constipation can use these fruits for mango, and they can be cured from this constipation. Okay, we also have the mango is also used to treat diarrhea. Mango can treat diarrhea. If mango is used, if you eat mango frequently, it can heal us from diarrhea, from these chronic diseases that we can have in our lives. So before I go any further, before I go to these some other medicinal uses of mango, I'd love to use read a quotation that would help us to understand that sometimes it's not necessary for us to use drugs, because drugs have side effects to our lives. It's better we use natural remedies because they actually can help us in our lives. So I'll read a statement from Ministry of Health, Ministry of Healing, page 126, paragraph 4, where it talks about people need to be taught that drugs do not cure diseases. It is true that they sometimes afford present relief, and the patient appears to recover as nature has sufficient vital force to expel the poison and to correct the conditions that used the diseases. Health is recovered in spite of drug, but in most cases the drug only changes the form and location of the disease. Often the effects of the poison seem to be overcome for a time, but the results remain in the system and work great harm, and at sooner later period. So we have this statement which talks about that the drugs do not cure, they only change the position of the sickness. If you're treating maybe a headache and you use drugs, instead of you to be cured, it will only change the location. So drugs do not actually cure us, it only cease the pain. Okay. By the use of poisonous drugs, many bring upon themselves lifelong illness, and many lives are lost that might be saved by the use of natural method of healing. The poisons contained in many so-called remedies create habits and appetites that that men ruin to both soul and body. Many of the popular nostrums called patent medicines are even some of the drug dispensed by physicians act a part of lying fundamental and liquor. Okay, so here actually the quotation talks about the drugs. There are a lot of people who might be saved by the use of natural remedies. You can see mango, it has some medicinal properties that we can use to treat ourselves instead of using drugs. So a lot of people might be saved if they use drugs, if they use natural remedies instead of drugs. So we encourage people to use natural remedies, for they have no side effects, rather than using drugs. Okay, so now we want to look at some medicinal parts, or rather some medicinal properties of mango plant. So mango is not just for food, but it's something that can help us to live a very important life. So we want to look at some medicinal properties of mango. So a bark and seed are trigens in compound used for a hot lotion for sugar, apple, sweet sorghum, and Leolia. Fluid extract from infusion used in a mahogany for lotion. So in other countries they extract mango liquids and they treat some diseases. So we can see from Philippines they extract mango to treat people with sugar and leukorrhea. Okay, so they do extract mango fluids to treat other diseases. Okay, a cough drink fusion of young leaves is needed. So if someone is having cough, you can just take a young leaves from a young tree of mango, and then you'll be able to be treated from a cough. Diarrhea, if someone has having diarrhea, can just take a bark of a mango tree, just put it maybe in a just put it in a hot water, and then drink that water. So that's the person for diarrhea will be treated. Okay, tea of powdered dried fruits, the dried flowers 4 times daily for diarrhea and the urethra. So you can also use mango flowers to treat people with diarrhea and also with the urethritis. So you 4 times per day you drink tea of powder from these flowers of mango. Okay, gum resin from bark and fruits is used for sweat. So in this, as I said, in other countries they're using this same tree mango to treat a lot of diseases that we have talked about here. Okay, so we also have decoction of leaves with a little honey used for loss of voice. So if someone maybe has lost voice, we can use the leaves of mango, we combine them or we mix them with honey. We can treat somebody who has lost voice. So mango has medicinal properties to treat people differently rather than using drugs, because drugs they have side effects to our lives. Okay, and also mango, ashes of bent leaves used for scads and bends. So ashes of bent leaves from mango can be used to cure scalds and bends. People with bends and with scalds can also use the ashes for the leaves of mango to treat bends and scalds. Infusion of young leaves used for asthma and cough, as I said earlier on. So the infusion of young leaves is used to treat asthma and coughs. So as I said, you take the leaves of mango, put them in hot water, and then drink that water. It can cure people with the coughs and the asthma. Root bark is better aromatic and signed used for diarrhea and leukorrhea. So the root bark of the mango can treat people for diarrhea. You take a root bark, smash it, then put it in hot water, drink that water. Someone can be cured who's having diarrhea and leukorrhea. Juice of pale urine mangoes used for skin diseases. So we have a juice of unripened mangoes. If you know mango, if it's not ripened yet, it has some juice. So that juice from unripened mango can use to treat skin diseases. We see people out there who has skin diseases. Instead of people to be taking drugs, they can use this unripened juice from mango to treat skin diseases. So somebody can be cured from this same remedy of mango. So mango is very, very important to our lives. It's not just for food, but mango can help us with these medicinal properties. Okay, for asthma, bleeding powers, chronic dysentery, hypertension, hemorrhoids, roundworms, powder seed is given without honey. So mango, those seeds from mango, we can also try to eat them because they have some medicinal properties that can help us to cure some of these diseases. So it's very, very, very important that we understand that mango, it's very, very important to our lives. Let's try by all means to avoid use of drugs because they do not cure. They only change the position, or rather the location of the sickness, instead of curing it. So let's shift from using drugs and try to use natural remedies for they can help us to cure diseases. So I welcome you to our channel. It's Edenic Health Care. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that whenever I send a video, you are notified and enjoy. Thanks.